This is Travis the Trader coming back to you live, and it is now 4 o'clock Pacific time. The futures have now been open about an hour, give or take, and I guess the main indices I just wanted to share with you are the E-mini S&Ps are up about 4.5 right now. The NASDAQ is up about 38. NASDAQ futures up about 38. The Dow's down about 17. The thing I've been looking at a lot has been the VIX futures /VX. It's down about 13 cents. The other one I wanted to touch base with you on is gold. This is gold futures. And as I mentioned maybe in a prior video, the metals have just been all over the place. Gold is down about 14, let's just say $14, $15. And something to keep an eye out for as we continue to move forward in this really incredible time in the markets. But in this video, I wanted to just go over real quickly what's in my portfolio, since it has been a while since I've shared with you guys as to what I have on. And again, love to hear from you. Please subscribe, thumbs up, and let me know, what are you guys trading? What are you guys doing? So that I can hopefully, and not only am I imparting knowledge to you, but that I can also learn from you as well. So let's start right now. So I have AMD. AMD, I've got, and if you look at the futures right now, it's up about $3. I had I have 2 call spreads on right now. This is actually from a prior trade that I had on, which was a hedge. And I think that hedge is just not going to work. I'm just going to have to, it's set for expiration tomorrow. But then I do have 2 put spreads. Actually, I have 2 put spreads at 207.5, 217.5, followed by 210, 220, which is set for expiration for next week. So should be okay with that. And again, I'll come up with a video on hedging. I never seem to get my hedging trades right, because once I put a hedge on, then the trade just goes in the original direction that I was looking for, and then I'm left on with a bad trade. So something that we can talk about, something that I will upload in a future segment. Then I have Alibaba. This is if you guys are looking for exposure to China, so one of the ways to go about doing it. I got a 152.5, 162.5 put spread. Seems to be working okay, set for expiration in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from tomorrow. Then I've got gold. We were talking about gold before, and I've just been all over the board here. I've got 2 naked puts at 71. I got 3 naked calls at 83, and then I got 2 naked puts at 72. And this has also gone awry for me. Initially, I just had 2 puts on, and then when that wasn't going right, I had put 2 calls on, turning it into a strangle. That's the 29-day. And then when I saw how gold was moving up, I decided to sell 2 more puts, naked puts. This is GDX. This is the gold miners. I might be a little too heavy on this. Love to get your thoughts on what are you doing with gold? Are you trading gold, and how are you going about it? Are you using GDX, or are you actually going with /GC, the gold futures? Just as a heads up with GC, I was selling spreads, and I really wasn't, my bid ask was quite wide. And so I had to give up a lot. I had to pay a lot to get in. I had to give up a lot to get out. And I just wasn't willing to do that. So I was using GDX. The other one I was also using is GLD. These are the gold shares. And you could ask me, why am I going with GDX, GLD? One is for the long term. One is for the short term play. So right now I've got 2 calls. I got a call spread, $10 white call spread expiring tomorrow. Not entirely sure how that's going to go yet. And then I've got 2 put spreads for next week. One I believe is for next Monday, and the other one I believe is for next Wednesday. So these are just short term and just trying to get some upside on that. Then I got IBIT. Tell me how you pronounce it. Love to hear from you guys on that. This is IBIT, And again, those of you looking for exposure in Bitcoin or any really sort of crypto, I guess you could use it for. That's been the way to go. I'm not terribly fond of trading /BTC. Markets are very wide, and the options markets are very wide. You really have to put up a lot of money. Not really worth my time, money as well. So I just went with IBIT, just have a naked put at 52. Seems to be working well. Of course, we'll keep our eye, and this is 57. Actually, tomorrow will be 56 days to expiration. I went over with Intel. Again, I have an earnings play on that. That's I've got the 35 put right now. It seems to be working because the stock is up about $3 right now. I do have 100 shares because I was assigned on a put. This was the 44 put, which I have a covered call at the 20 strike price. As you can see right now, as I mentioned before, I got 0 extrinsic value. So I would not be shocked if I get assigned. Of course, I will keep everyone posted. Next, NEM. Again, I had mentioned this on a prior video, but I just have a naked put. This was an earnings. Stock is down about $2, give or take, about $87 right now. And tomorrow's 28 days to expiration, and I got the 80 strike. Again, we'll look to get out of this thing once the market opens and take whatever gains that I can. Netflix. Boy, has this thing been all around and about, especially with its last earnings. So I've got a kind of an iron condor. I got two iron condors, but it was separated out into vertical spreads, 2 put spreads, 2 call spreads. Right now it's just trading in between my 1100 and 1125 short put spread, short call spread. It'd be great if it just stayed here because both of these positions, this trade is scheduled to expire tomorrow. And right now the stock is down, give or take about $1. But again, let's see what happens in the mornings. As we know, things can change quite a bit. Next is Palantir, PLTR. It's actually been one of my better trades for the year. I got 2 put spreads scheduled for expiration next Friday. Was willing to go out even more, but they've got earnings on the 3rd, November 3rd. So I figured, you know what? Let me just get this for expiration for next Friday, and then we'll do something with earnings, which I'll share with everybody as we get closer to the date. Of course, SPX, this was a put spread, 67.05, 67.15, $10 wide, got about 215. I'm looking to take this off, once the market opens tomorrow, 6:30 Pacific time. Again, ideally, I would like to get between 20 to 25% on this SPX, and right now the mini S&Ps are up about 5.5, which is fine. I'm not going to complain about that. It'd be great if it went higher, but like I said, if it would just stop right now and not do anything, which is not the case, of course, I'd be happy with that result. Last but not least, Tesla, TSLA, had earnings today, and boy, what a roller coaster of a day with Tesla. Again, love to hear from you guys if any of you traded Tesla for its earnings. Stock was down, and then it shot right back up. And boy, what a move that was. And yes, I have to confront and let everyone know that I was long. Stock, the position didn't work. It's all off my trading. The trades are all closed right now. This is a new trade. This is actually for next Friday as expiration. But had gone long. Stock came down pretty bad, and then had sold some call spreads to reduce my cost basis, and that was a mistake because the stock just shot right back up. And again, love to hear from you guys. How do you guys hedge, or do you hedge? Right? Are you not concerned with delta risk? Love to hear what you have to say about that because I'm still learning and hopefully growing throughout this process. So Tesla, for next week, I got 2 put spreads, $10 wide, scheduled for expiration next Friday. The thing I wanted to make something about Tesla is if you look at the IV rank, is low. It's 7%. Normally, I like to see things at least 15 to 20, if not more. So if you were to go into a stock like Tesla with low IV, I would probably not do any kind of delta neutral. I would probably pick a side, long, short, going long, going short. That might be the best way in this kind of a market. Other than that, that's all I have. Of course, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I look to be pretty heavy with SPX. Fridays tend to be pretty heavy days for me in trading the 0 days. Netflix as well. Netflix, as I'm sure, as I mentioned before, has not really been up with some of the other stocks. Microsoft, Meta, Apple. I'm sure people have been following Apple as well. It's just been having quite a move up. But Netflix is definitely on my list to get a bit more aggressive for the next several weeks. Again, for those of you that may have any questions, comments, please send them in the comments. Subscribe, thumbs up, always helpful. Always like to get the algo gods on my side in any way possible. And I'd love to have you guys help me through this process. And again, I look forward to seeing everyone at the next video.